94 was the highest number of cases in one day, yes. I believe the previous one we had was 80. That was on Saturday, with between San Pedro and Orangewoc accounting for about 60% of the total cases. Yesterday we had 22. Again, the good amount of those from Orangewoc, and today we have 14 new cases, 10 of those in Orangewoc. So you will notice in the infographic that now the vast amount of cases are from the Orangewoc district. Later on, maybe in the next hour or so, we should be able to post an infographic that we had promised we were going to do every Monday, which is the one that highlights the number of active cases per district.
Doc, with these increasing number of cases in Orangewoc, is it safe to say that at this point there is community spread there in the district itself?
Well, I'm sure that if you go back to look at each case individually, you can find them attached to some cluster. What we're finding is bigger clusters, and they're usually family situations. I mean, I had said last week that in some communities we are testing almost entire families. And that's where people are turning out to have bigger groups that are infected, is in family situations. And I don't think that is going to go down. We're still very much troubled by the notes we get that people are still having big parties, family get-togethers, and those situations through the weekend. I think that those are the breeding ground for further expansion of cases.
With what's happening in those communities in the north, is there anything from your own experience or your knowledge, so to speak, that they can do to try to contain those cases?
Well, it requires a community effort. It's a very interesting question, because you also go back and review how some communities reacted when they had initial set of cases. I know, go back to the cases of Santa Marta and Shipyard, that they are very quickly brought their numbers down. And those had to do with the fact communities decided to take proactive approaches to say, well, we don't want to stay in a lockdown forever. What can we do as a community? I think that's what needs to happen, but it requires a community effort.